can say I have no compassion whatsoever. I have no compassion for somebody that victimized young people.
A public conversation held tonight at Brighton Central School District after a high school physics teacher was arrested last week. Good evening, everyone. Louis Carusone is now charged and accused of receiving and possessing child pornography and taking videos of students in the classroom.
Parents had the chance to speak to the superintendent directly. The Bavona Child Advocacy Center was also there to provide support. Christian Garzone joins us live now with more. Christian, I'm sure they had a lot of questions.
They did, Teresa. Basically, how did this happen? Were there any red flags? What's the screening process like for hiring teachers? Now, the superintendent says there were no red flags really to speak of, and to stop this from happening again, at least when it comes to taping students in the classroom, he says it might be time to revisit the cell phone policy in schools. Superintendent Kevin McGowan says he's speaking not just as an educator, but as a father and community member.
The most important thing we do each and every day is protect the health, safety, and welfare of the children that are entrusted to our care.
He says in this matter, Louis Carusone, accused of possessing child pornography, violated that trust.
Horrified, we're upset, we're angry with what happened.
To be clear, as the investigation stands now, the 2,000+ photos and 21 pornographic videos Carusone is accused of having do not show Brighton students.
We recognize that these were acts that happened outside of school largely and don't involve our students, but the reality is that it does.
However, investigators did say there are 11 videos showing students in classrooms clothed and children at a water park in bathing suits. All students involved have been notified.
A terrible invasion of privacy and trust as well.
Danielle Lyman-Torres with Bavona says they're working with students and parents here and says the breaking of trust and abuse isn't limited to just these hallways. If any abuse happens, she asks parents to be alert.
Be willing to sit down and have a conversation about why they might not be at baseline, and really we can help you.
McGowan says Carusone is now on, quote, unpaid assignment, a bit of a legal term there. However, he did state that Carusone will not be returning to the school district in any capacity.
Personally, do not have an ounce of compassion or empathy for that person.
Now, if convicted, Carusone could face up to 5 to 20 years in jail. Live in Brighton, Christian Garzone, News 8. Adam, Teresa, right back to you in the studio.
Christian, thank you. Carusone first worked for Brighton schools in 2001, then moved to other districts like Rush Henrietta and East Irondequoit. He rejoined Brighton in 2015.